Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing my beauty awards for 2023. So every year I do best of beauty, but I saw Nikki Tutorials doing beauty awards and it just sounded a little bit more fancy, so I'm gonna call it that as well, but full credits to her. Now the only thing I'm doing differently is this is mainly going to be, actually not mainly, it is just going to be pure makeup. I want to show you guys what I have been loving in 2023, what my all-time favorite beauty products are from each category of makeup. So if you want to see what brands and makeup products make it into my beauty awards for 2023, then please keep watching. Okay, so we're going to start off with primer. Now primer I actually don't have with me because I finished it in 2023, but I feel like it's going to be on a lot of people's primer favorites for 2023, and that was the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. If we know, I've been trying to get through that bottle for years at this point. I bought it back in lockdown and it was taking me forever and ever to get through it, and then I started it properly last year and I was obsessed. Not only did it make your makeup last longer, it also hydrated your base and your makeup just went flawlessly on top. So that is definitely the favourite of the primer category for my Beauty Awards 2023. Now, for foundation, there is no way that NARS wasn't going to be the top brand for my foundation category this year, but it's which one? It's which foundation, and I think you'll actually be shocked because I've decided to put the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation in as my #1 spot for my foundation category. If we all know, I've probably made every single person in my life buy the NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation, and while I love that, and while that is literally right on top of this, the only difference between that one and this one that I love is the consistency. This one to me is more of a runny foundation, so I feel like I'm not wearing as much makeup with this on, and whereas the NARS Longwear Foundation, Radiant Longwear Foundation, it's a little bit thicker. So this has definitely been my favorite foundation of 2023, and I'll probably continue using it in 2024, but I will give a little shout out to the NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation because that is also chef's kiss. I think you're going to be surprised at what I've picked for my concealer category. I know I went through an absolute phase of loving the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and while I do love that, again, it's like the NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation, I also love that, but the one that has been topping it this year for me, which is a mini, is the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Concealer. This is what it looks like. You've probably already seen this going around. You've probably seen the bigger one as well. This has been my absolute favorite concealer that I've been using. I've been going to it more than my Too Faced one, which is, I never thought I'd ever say that. This was kind of like an end of 2023 love for me, but I definitely think I'm preferring it over the Too Faced. Okay, my favorite cream bronzer of choice. I didn't actually try that many cream bronzers in 2023, but my favorite cream bronzer that I had been trying was the PS, so Primark / Penny's My Perfect Color Foundation and Contour Stick, and this is in the shade Chai. The reason I have been loving this in 2023 is because it's super creamy, it's super pigmented, it's easy to blend out, but it also as well lasts. I find with some cream contours they can wipe away quite easily because of how creamy they are, whereas this is really creamy but it stays put all day. So I've been absolutely loving this. Now I will say for Christmas and for my birthday and just from purchases, I have bought a lot of cream bronzers, which you will see a haul of very soon, so I might be changing it up in 2024, who knows, but for 2023 this has been my favorite. For cream blush, you can guess this now, you all know what's coming. Of course, it couldn't have been anything else. It is the Nudestix Nudies All Over Face Color in the shade In the Nude. I literally wore this to death in 2023. That is all the product that is left because I use it that much. These blushes are such good blushes. I can't even explain how creamy these are. They're a bit of a thicker consistency, but the way they look on your skin, they're not matte, they're not glowy, they're just like a nice sheen. They have such good pigment, they blend so easily, and they last, which is what I love. So this of course had to be my favorite cream blush of 2023. Okay, powder. I don't think I wore any other powder in 2023 except for this one, unless it was a touch of powder, because when I tell you that this is probably the only powder that I actually trust, my goal is for this year is to find a new powder to try and to love and to get my hands on. We are going with the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I feel like everyone and their mother has tried this. You probably all have it in your collection, and personally for me it is my favorite of 2023. I love it to the absolute depths. It is such a good powder. It sets my makeup really, really well. It doesn't make my makeup look cakey, it just makes my makeup look really smooth, really like blurred, and yeah, it never ever ever fails me, and it doesn't make my skin look dry, which is always a bonus. So powder of 2023 is Little Laura Mercier. Okay, for bronzer, I think we all know what my favorite powder bronzer of 2023 was. The MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark. I had this in the shade Dark, I have it in the shade Give Me Sun, I have it in the shade Medium Dark for when I am pale. I absolutely love this bronzer to death. It's actually what I have on today. I will never be able to find a bronzer that is better than this bronzer. I'm sorry, no one can tell me otherwise. It is super finely milled, and because it's meant to be a face powder, it just blends into your skin beautifully, and because it's a baked formula, it kind of gives a bit of a sheen. It's not matte. I just find with panned bronzers, it is so hard to blend them. You can very easily go overboard. They're too pigmented, whereas because like I said, this is meant to be a face powder, it just looks insane. So if you're looking for a new bronzer for 2024, I really recommend this one. They have so many shades to choose from. Personally for me, I like the shade Dark over the shade Give Me Sun, purely because this is more of an olivey tone. Give Me Sun is definitely more of a red base, and if you are pale, the shade Medium Dark is a perfect bronzer shade for when you're pale. So please pick this up as your bronzer for 2024 because it is 10 out of 10. Blush. Will there have been any other blush that would have topped this? Absolutely not. Again, this is another product that I honestly didn't stop raving about in 2023. It is the MAC Matte Blush in the shade Melba. This is exactly what I have on today, and when I tell you, this blush just, it looks unbelievable, like on pale skin, on like tan skin. Like obviously I can't speak for dark skin people, but this is just an absolutely beautiful blush. It is matte, so you know, if you don't like a matte blush, you're not going to like this. But personally for me, glittery blushes, unless it's the MAC, what's it called, you know, the mineralized skin finish one I have, I love that one. But my overall favorite is this one. I just prefer a matte blush, especially on top of cream product. I just feel like it sets down the cream blush quite well, it makes it last. But what I find with this is, even though it's a matte blush, it doesn't make your skin look matte. It just kind of like blurs the skin. I love this. I love the color. I have so many shades of the MAC matte blushes, but this one is my favorite. So if you're looking for a new blush, I highly recommend this one. Mine's absolutely manky. You can't even read the back of it anymore. It's that good. Brow products. I tried a lot of brow products in 2023, and to be honest, while I love my brows now, I never had like a consistent staple until about the past 2 months, I'd say. So to stick my brows down, my absolute favorite is my favorite brow gel. It's my favorite, like, I don't know, soap brow, whatever you want to call it. It's the Got To Be Glued water resistant spiking glue. This, we all know it, we all love it. It's actually made for your hair, like men's hair, I'm pretty sure, or just like to glue down hair. It is so good. It is probably the only thing that actually sticks down my brows, that doesn't make my brow hairs move, and that I almost find impossible to wash off at the end of the day. It is really, really good. It honestly, I've never had a problem with it. When I sweat, it doesn't come off. When I don't know what other situation I'd be getting my face wet, but do you know what I mean? Like, it lasts so well. I have it on today. The only thing is it is shiny, so if you're not kind of into shiny brows, or like you can't really look past it, it might not be for you. But I really, really like it. Like I said, it's the only thing that sticks down my brows, so if you're looking for a new brow gel, highly recommend this. And then my brow product of choice for a brow pencil has actually been the NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil, and mine is in the shade Taupe. I have gone through their 5 brow pencil. I love it. The P. Louise brow pencil, I love it. But the shade of this has been the most perfect one for me, so that is why this is on my 2023 Beauty Awards for brow pencils. It is super fine, as it says in the name. It's a micro brow pencil, so the tip of it is very, very thin. It's very easy to create brow strokes with it. It looks very natural, and the shade, if you are a redhead but you don't like ginger eyebrows, I really recommend this because it's just the perfect shade. Favorite setting spray of 2023, again I think it's going to be everyone's favorite, and I just can't see another setting spray topping it for people. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Everyone and their mother has tried this in 2023, and we can all agree it makes your makeup last, it makes your makeup look really fresh, it doesn't add too much of a glow, too much dew, it just brings the life back in your skin, and it just melts all the products together, and it just, yeah, it's really good. It is slightly fragrant, so if you are sensitive to fragrance, like really sensitive, I made me hold back on this, but it is probably the only setting spray that I actually have found that actually works. I find a lot of setting sprays are good for melting your makeup together, or they're good for, you know, bringing the glow back into your face or hydrating your skin, but sometimes I find that they don't actually set your makeup, whereas I find this really does set your makeup. Eyeshadow palettes. Of course, it would have had to have been these two. You've probably seen these in nearly every single video that I filmed this year, if it is makeup related. First of all, we have the Colourpop Nude Mood Palette. You have seen me use this I don't know how many times, especially for this shade here, which is the shade Bluffin'. I always come back to this palette. This palette is just such a good palette if you want a neutral eye, or if you're traveling, or just if you want something quick and easy. I always reach for this palette. It has all the neutrals, all the transition shades, all the browns. Like, I can literally create a full eye with this. I can create my natural glam matte eye with the wing. Like, I always use this shade for the wing, and this shade for the crease, and this shade for the crease, and then this shade for the lid. Like, it is literally the most perfect little palette, and I have used this nearly every time I've done my makeup in 2023. And then a little special mention, a special shout out to Cash Beauty. This is a Secret Treasure eyeshadow palette. Unfortunately, I don't think you can get this anymore, but again, super neutral palette. You can create any eye look with this. It has a mirror, so it's great for travel, and yeah, I've just been loving it. I've been using the shade Wreck for my liners, and then the rest of the neutral shades you can just use as transition shades, or you can create a full eye look with this. So I've been absolutely loving this in 2023, and I will continue to use it in 2024. Okay, my mascara of choice for the mascara category, of course, it's going to have to be the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara in the brown. I have found brown mascara this year, and honestly it has been my absolute favorite. I have probably reach for this more than a black mascara, even on the nights I'm going glam. I just think it makes my lashes just look a lot more natural, like not as fake as, say, a black mascara. Like, I have black mascara on today just because I was trying new makeup, but this has been my go-to. I also think if you're a redhead, brown mascara looks so good with red hair. I just think it kind of like blends in a bit more. It's not as harsh. Your eyelashes and compared to your eyebrows and your hair doesn't look as harsh, and yeah, I just think it blends my makeup a lot more together. And yeah, so the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara in the brown has been a favorite of mine. Onto lips. I have quite a few lip products to go through just because I have really loved a lot of lip products in 2023, so we'll just get started. Okay, for lip liners, I have to give a special mention to the Refi Lip Sculpt. If you are looking for a lip liner that is going to last, that has such good color range, that, you know, is such good neutrals, it has good reds, it has good everything, and it's gonna last, I really recommend these. These are in the shade Taupe and Rosewood. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see the difference here. Taupe is on the bottom, Rosewood is on the top. These are such good liners. They're super creamy, they're super pigmented, and the colors, like I said, are just perfect. But the star of the show for these are at the bottom. So if you twist the bottoms off, you have this kind of like clear gel, and basically you pop this on your lips, you rub it in, and it seals in the lip liner, and basically they last for the entire day. Now, I did think these were a gimmick, but they're definitely not a gimmick. They literally last all day, like eating, drinking, talking, laughing, licking your lips, putting on lip balm, putting on more lip product. These don't budge, so I had to give these a special mention. But my favorite lip liner of 2023, which is on my lips today, it is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat lip liner in the shade Iconic Nude. Iconic Nude is just that girl. She is just that girl. I am not really a pinky nude type of person. I just think with my red hair, the pink lips they just don't suit. I'm more of a brownie nude, but recently I've been kind of wanting a more like, not ashy brown, but kind of like a warmer pinkier brown, and this is the perfect one. It just looks so good. It's, like I said, it's what I have on my lips today. I just think it's the perfect shade for me, and I feel like everyone loves it. It goes with any other lip product, it goes with any lip color. It has so much pigment to it. It is just super creamy as well, and although you do have to apply this a lot more than say the Refi ones, I just love how moisturizing it is. It never dries out my lips, and my lips always look so good with it, so I had to give this my #1 spot for lip liner. Then for lipstick we have two, and the reason we have two is because one's more of like a lip balm and the other is a pure lipstick. So we'll start with the lipstick. The lipstick is MAC Yash. I have been loving this when I have a glam makeup look on and I really want like a matte lip, and again it goes with Iconic Nude. I always reach for MAC Yash. It's kind of again like Iconic Nude, a brownie nude lipstick with a pink undertone, and that is what I love about this. And of course MAC lipsticks, they last so long. This is a matte one, so it lasts forever, and yeah, it just looks really good and I just love her. She's the best. Then for the lip balm, I have the Hourglass Phantom lip balms, and this is in the shade Mist. I won't reach it up because it is, they don't twist back down, but it is more of a pinky color. As you can see, I find when I'm going for more like a lip balmy look or kind of just more natural look, I do like a bit of a pink flush because naturally my lips are pink. So I've been really liking this. It has kind of like a minty taste to it, so it's a little bit plumping, but it's just super creamy. I feel like I have a lip balm on and it gives a bit of pigment, so I do love these. These are expensive, but I do think it is worth it, and they've loads of shades as well. And then finally for my 2023 beauty awards is a lip gloss. I had to give a mention to the both of these because I have been obsessed with the both of them. So the first one is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Glass Slipper. If we know, Glass Slipper is meant to be clear, but I use it on every single lip product that I have on my lips, so it is no longer clear. But this has been the most juiciest, glossiest lip that I've worn in 2023, and it's a little bit of a thicker gloss. So if you're into thicker glosses and you like high shine, I feel like when it first goes on your lips, not really shiny, but then when the warmth of your lips mixes with it, it just creates this like glass finish on it. I'm obsessed with it. I absolutely love this, and I will of course be taking it into 2024. And then finally, I had to give a special mention to this. It is the Refi lip gloss in the clear shade. I only recently got this, I think in like December or like end of November, but the reason I love this is because it's so thin that you don't even feel it on your lips. Yet again, like the Gloss Bomb, it leaves a very like glassy sheen to your lips. Not glittery, it's very glassy, and it just looks so good. It's super moisturizing as well, and I feel like it's kind of one of the ones that lasts a little bit longer. So if you like more of like a thinner lip gloss, then I really recommend this. So guys, that is it for my 2023 beauty awards. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just want to say a massive thank you for all the support in 2023. I had a huge goal to hit 500 subscribers by the end of 2023, and I'm coming into 2023 currently on 540 subscribers. I don't know how. I just want to say thank you so much to absolutely everybody that subscribed, that supported my channel. I can't wait to see where this channel goes in 2024. I hope you all had a good New Year's, and I hope that this year just brings you all so much happiness, health. Everyone has just got a really good 2024 ahead of them. I definitely feel like 2024 is going to be my year. I just have it in my head. I'm determined to make it my year, and obviously we've got a new exciting addition to the family coming very soon. But guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and leave me a comment down below of what your beauty awards are for 2023. But yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.